Welcome to MYK AI TOONS, your home for powerful stories about mind and life. Today, we journey with a frustrated artist to discover the secret of letting go of the pursuit of perfection. In a charming city lived a young artist named Julian. His skill was unmatched and his colors were vibrant, yet Julian was tormented. His mind was a battlefield of what-ifs and should-have. He began many stunning paintings, but he never finished any of them. He would paint a perfect stroke, then immediately fear it wasn't perfect enough. He was paralyzed by the idea of a flaw, erasing and redoing his work until the canvas was utterly ruined. His fear of failure consumed the simple joy of creating. Desperate for inner peace, Julian heard of a silent Zen Master living high in a mountain monastery. It was an arduous climb, but Julian was driven by the hope of calming his restless soul. After weeks of exhausting travel, he finally reached the quiet, peaceful summit. Julian bowed deeply. "Master," he said, his voice trembling, "my mind is my prison. My passion is my torture. I cannot finish anything I start. How do I stop the thoughts that ruin my creation?" The master offered no words, only a simple task. He handed Julian a small, perfectly round river stone and a piece of silk cloth. For 1 full week, the master instructed gently, "Your only job is to polish this stone. Do not think of the past or the future smoothness. Just polish this stone in this moment." Julian began the task. At first, his mind raced. "Am I doing this correctly? Will this ever be smooth enough?" But slowly, as his hands kept the steady, rhythmic motion, his thoughts began to quiet. He felt the grain of the stone, the texture of the cloth, the cool air on his skin. He was only polishing the present. At the end of the week, the stone was brilliantly smooth. The master took it and simply asked, "Did you finish your work?" Julian nodded calmly. "Yes, master. I focused only on the process. The finish was simply the result of that commitment." The master smiled. "Your finished painting is like this stone. You ruin it not by the flaw of a stroke, but by judging the process while you are still in it. When you paint, only paint. When you live, only live. The perfect work is the one you simply allow yourself to complete." Julian returned to his studio a changed artist. He no longer sought perfect strokes. He painted honestly. He embraced the flaws as part of the beauty and finished every canvas he started. He finally understood that the greatest masterpiece is a life lived in the present moment. If this story helped you find your focus, please like and subscribe to MYK AI TOONS for more animated stories about courage, wisdom, and peace.